Hey, so let's discuss the different qualities of jump ropers. Basically the three pillars, the three main attributes of jump ropers that really, I think, define us as a sport and just as people that participate in the jump rope activity. You know, as someone who's been in jump rope for a decade and a half, I've seen like a lot of different types of jumpers in different areas, whether that's for competition or just, you know, fitness or enthusiast reasons. Like, it doesn't matter. I've seen three main qualities that have really held true for every different type of jump roper, and that is kindness, altruism, and cooperation. So this is a little bit of a fluffy topic, or it seems like a fluffy topic because we're talking about like, oh, being nice and altruistic and being kind and cooperating with each other. But like, when you really look back at the history of jump rope, when you really understand where this has all come from, you understand that jump rope is all about giving and sharing and working together with others, as I'm sure many of you see today on Instagram and on Facebook and these different little communities. There's a lot of sharing and a lot of helpfulness happening because that's what jump rope's about. And I think a lot of different sports have this element as well, but in jump rope, it's very central. It's really how we define ourselves. It's how we operate within this realm or within this sport. Now, the reason I'm bringing it up is because, well, two things. Number one, I don't want to lose it moving forward. I think it's, you know, as we grow and we continue to see more and more people come into it, it can potentially be easy to see those characteristics start to lessen and kind of go away with different personality types, when there's more people coming into a sport, coming into an activity, there's more opportunity for change. But part two of this is that I know that we have the power to keep reinforcing these in small actions or big actions over time, and really keep these ideas of altruism and kindness and cooperation very central to who we are. Now, this is not a rant by any means. This is really more of like, the way I see it is a very positive and uplifting thing of like, whoa, like we all have the power to get into the community every single day and do something or participate in a way that really shows that we are being kind to each other, we're supporting each other, we're all about collaborating and learning together. So this is all pretty, oh, be nice, be cool, whatever. Like, how do we actually implement that day to day? What are the actions you can take? Well, currently, as it stands, jump rope is very focused on like the digital landscape, right? Instagram and Facebook being basically the two main places where we truly interact. Obviously, there's TikTok as well, but where we're really engaging, where we're actually talking with people and really, you know, hanging out basically, is mostly Instagram, Facebook. I would say more so on the Instagram side of things. And I think that one of like the coolest ways to implement all these ideas is to really take Instagram, we'll just use that one as the example because it's obviously the most common. You take Instagram and you kind of treat it like, what if this was a real life group? What if instead of being on a digital platform, we were all hanging out together? And if you've been to a workshop, if you've been to a meetup, you understand that that's really what this is anyway. But like, if you kind of visualize that as, oh, this video I'm watching is someone I'm watching in real life, and there's a whole bunch of us hanging out, watching them together, what would I do in that scenario? And I think that when you take that lens, that's when you really start to sink into like, oh yeah, I would be like, hey, nice job. Like, and it wouldn't just be like, oh, here's a flame emoji. It would be actually leaving a nice kind of like, hey, you really worked hard on, you know, whatever that skill was. Like, I can see you really pushing it. Like, if you were in that meetup or workshop scenario, you'd walk around and see like, oh, this person is really working hard on this new skill, or this person just got it for the first time. Like, that's what's up. Like, you'd really be in it. And I think that when we take that perspective, that's where we see massive reinforcement of these qualities, because I've been to many workshops, I've been to many meetups, I know what it's like to be in that group, and I know like that this is why I'm bringing up altruism, kindness, and collaboration, because that is what is always present no matter what. We all really have this big opportunity to reinforce that over and over and over and over in small ways. It's not going out and doing some kind of like, wow, like here's a massive paragraph of a comment. Like, it can be, but it doesn't have to be. It can be just a nice quick message in DM. It can be leaving a voice message for someone. It can be just, hey, I've been paying attention to your feed. You've been really working hard on this skill, whatever, like, way to go. Like, there's all these different ways to kind of go about it, but I think viewing it as this actual physical space, right? Because digital is very easy to just see a screen or to see text because you're missing a lot of the emotion, but it's a massive opportunity to think of it in terms of being in a group and how would I interact in that scenario? How would I talk to this person? And when you take that approach, that's, I think, where we start to see a lot of those three main pillars of jump rope really grow and become very, very, very clear in the community, like at large. And again, like, the more we do this, the more we really reinforce and keep jump rope exactly the way it is now, and potentially even greater moving forward in the future. And like, that's what we're all after, because we are all here for definitely different reasons, but for a very similar reason of having fun, enjoying being around each other, and really participating in a sport together. Yep, so that's basically all I've got on the brain. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comments, and then I'll see you on the next vlog. All right, see you later.